Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Gauntlet, the live-action Dungeons & Dragons show where our players are continuing in their never-ending quest to defeat every single monster in the official Dungeons & Dragons Monster Manual. I am your GM, Scott, and joining me today, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Josh as Crom the Crusher.
Crom is back and stronger than ever, ready to make up for all he missed.
We've got Emmy as Fess the Shield of Kelimvor.
That's right, I'm ready to smite, when it's strategic.
We have James as Vom Stigabashi.
I'm here to hit things and chew goats, and I'm all out of goats.
And we have Ben as Elios Thanatos.
Killing monsters is my love language.
Well, before we get started, for any of you who are new here, this is the interactive show where we are fighting every single monster. You as an audience get to interact using Streamloots cards and cheer on your favorite competitors. Before we dive into it, let's go ahead and welcome some of the people who are here to cheer you on today, folks. We've got Witch King 1 of 9 starting things off, coming in with a Tier 2 subscription, and that is for 8 months. Witch King 1 of 9, thank you so very much. Welcome back to the tavern. As always, it is great to have you. Followed very quickly with Zagmeister coming in as well for 1 year, 1 whole year of AP nerddom. Indeed, Zagmeister. Welcome back to the tavern. Congrats on a year here, and it's so lovely to have you. We've got Leoric in the chat as well. We've got Compliance Investigator, and I believe that's everyone that I'm seeing chatting in. So, let's see here. Before we dive into things, we have our Charity of the Month. Emmy, you want to take it away?
Absolutely. Our charity of the month is Humane Society International, confronting cruelty to animals wherever they may find it. They are a broadly scoped organization doing amazing and important work. We have information about them down below in the widgets in the chat if you do !charity, which I'm sure is running by as we speak. And 5% of all bits tipped to us are going to head on over to them this month, in addition to filling our coin purses as players.
Indeed, indeed. Well, I think that's everything that we've got. Players, are you ready to dive into tonight's episode of The Gauntlet?
More
Sure.
than ready.
Oh, yes.
Aching for a fight.
Totally ready, of course.
Okay, so when last we met our players, you had finally made it to challenge rating 8 and had met into the first room with the assassin and Fomorian, taking a massive amount of damage, but still able to make it through. You left your new friend behind and have found your way into the darker dungeon areas of the darker dungeon areas that you have met in the Gauntlet once before. All around you, you can see bodies chained and wrapped in varying degrees of decay. Some seem to be prisoners barely holding on to the last remains of life. Others very clearly have passed away. However, one prisoner that you see standing, having just broken their chains, a tall, muscular, lean, off-yellow-skinned warrior holding a large sword. This is a Githyanki knight. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, can we get everyone to roll initiative as we start the evening?
I'm so excited, finally get to do this, guys.
Oh.
Initiative!
All right, so Crom the Crusher, what did you get?
17.
17 for Crom the Crusher. Very nice, very nice. Let's see here. And then Fess, what about you?
18!
An
Golden Master.
18 for Fess. The speedy paladin coming in. Which brings us to Vom Stigabashi. What do you have?
6.
A 6 for Vom and Elios Thanatos.
22, darling.
Oh,
22 coming
I
out.
got a natural 19 on the die, my sweets.
Ooh. Okay, well, that is going to mean, you better believe it, Elios Thanatos, you are up. But before that happens, a few other people have popped in, so we're going to say hello. Spoonkins, hello to you. Good, Mitchie UK, good evening to you as well. And Dragon Mage is here as well to cheer you all on. Elios, you are up.
All right.
Fess,
Well, first,
you are on
hey,
deck.
Crom. Holy shit. Okay. So I'm gonna just walk like 15 feet in, and I see the Githyanki Knight at this point.
Yes, you do see the Githyanki Knight at this point.
All right, let's start off with a bang, shall we? And I'm going to look it in its eyes and say, "Oh, you don't belong here like we don't. I hope you have a good time." And I'm going to cast Phantasmal Killer at 4th level.
Okay,
And fill its mind with just horrors of wherever it came from, seeing us in like these grotesque forms. So it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay, a Wisdom saving throw on the Githyanki Knight.
Come on.
Wow, that's gonna be a 5.
It fails. So it is frightened for the duration.
Okay.
And then, I don't know if this happens now or at the end of its turn, it must succeed again on a Wisdom saving throw or take 4d10 psychic damage.
This is
So I think
Phantasmal.
Killer. I think it happens at the end of its turn.
I believe so. Let me just double check on that. Yes, that is correct. So it is currently frightened of you, and it will have to do that. A very good start for this, Elios. Anything else from you?
Yes. Bonus actions, we can drink health potions, right? Or is that an action?
It is an action to drink a health potion.
I'm just kidding, that's my turn.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up. Crom the Crusher, you are on deck.
I'll just shout across to Elios. Elios, if I hit this thing, is it gonna be not as whatever it is right now?
Nope.
Cool. Then I will use my bonus action as my eyes glow a little gray, and I put my hunter's mark upon it.
Hunter's Mark coming onto the Githyanki. Okay.
And then I will dash straight up to it, showing no fear, no mercy. I shall attack it with my rapier.
Okay, no fear, no mercy. Attacking it with your rapier. Go ahead and make that attack roll for me, please.
Yeah, but I'm betting that a 13 doesn't hit.
You are betting correctly. This Githyanki Knight has a pretty heavy set of armor, and your rapier bounces right off.
Okay, Goldmaster, do I have any points of adrenaline, please?
Fess, you do not have any points of adrenaline surge.
Crap!
At the moment, Vom, you have 1. Crom and Fess, you each have a point of inspiration, and that is it.
I should have been paying attention like a professional adult, because that's a natural 1, Goldmaster.
A natural 1. Okay.
Man, it's fine. It's cool. Real impressive show there, me.
All right. Pierce Likes Things has actually just given you an adrenaline surge, however.
Thank you, Pierce Likes Things. Okay, this is gonna be a great room. Thank you. That's
All right.
That's the turn.
That is your turn, which is then going to bring us to Crom the Crusher. You are up.
All right. Perhaps it's the bloodlust that always lives within Crom, or perhaps he's got some catching up to do, but Crom will immediately drop into a rage.
Perhaps
Crom
it's me.
is immediately dropping into a rage. And with that, Crom, Leoric has missed you and is calling for a Wheel of Chaos on you. So we're going to go ahead and get that wheel spinning, and we're going to see what is in store for our dear friend that we have been missing, Resistance.
Hey!
Hey, Crom, for the next 3 rounds, you are resistant to all damage. So not just piercing,
Amazing.
bludgeoning, and slashing, but now all damage.
Thank you, Leoric. Crom loves chaos, but he especially loves it when it treats him well. Crom will then rush forward, joining Fess with the Githyanki. He'll say, "Get out of here. as he attempts to bludgeon it with his flail.
Okay, all right. As you are making that attack roll, give a quick hello for Inquisitor Meridian, who is here to cheer you on as well.
All right, welcome, Inquisitor Meridian. That is a 26 to hit.
26 is going to hit the Githyanki.
Amazing. This first strike will be pumped with Divine Fury as well, making it a 13 points magical bludgeoning. Nope, 15 points magical bludgeoning, and an
Okay.
additional 7 points of radiant.
15 and 7. Okay.
Believe it or not, Crumb's gonna hit it again.
Crom is going to hit it again.
Someone's
I
got
believe
it.
And that is a 28 to hit, Gauntlet Master.
A 28 is going to hit.
For an additional 14 points of bludgeoning.
Additional 14 points of bludgeoning damage. Well done, Crom. It is great to have you back. Anything else on your turn?
It's good to be back, but that will end my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, that is then going to bring us to the Githyanki Knight. That, oh, boy howdy. Yeah, it's going to go ahead and make a couple of attacks against... Actually, no.
It's oh god.
Actually,
When we get
The
to this
Yankee
CR,
Knight
it
has options.
has options. When we get to this CR level, it's just so much things it can do.
Michi UK is giving Elios an adrenaline surge, and yes, the Githyanki Knight is going to turn to you, Crom, and is going to make a couple of attacks against you. The first attack is, and these being at disadvantage, well, that's going to be yeah. So that is going to be Michi UK giving Crom an adrenaline surge.
thank you, Michi.
That is an 11 to hit with the first greatsword attack.
Just brush it away with my shield.
And the second greatsword attack is not going to be a lot better with a 14.
Still won't do it.
All right. After that, he is going to bonus action Misty Step
Oh!
as he reappears against the backside of the wall.
And we don't even get to take attacks of opportunity with Misty Step, do we?
You
Ah!
do not.
Oh, I'm so angry right now.
And that is going to end his turn. At the end of his turn, he has to make that wisdom saving throw, correct, Elios?
Yes, he does.
And what is the DC?
15.
All right, with a 13, that is not going to save. So go ahead and roll that damage for me.
Oh, just kidding. That looked like a different number.
Oh.
But that's 20 points of psychic damage.
20
So-
points of psychic damage. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Still pretty good.
That is it for the Githyanki, which at that point, Fess, Crom...
Yeah?
Well, actually, all of you notice that the chains that are wrapped around many of the prisoners in this room begin to move, almost as if slithering by their own
Oh,
attention.
Great.
Never trust the scenery in the Gauntlet. How have we forgotten this rule? Oh, right.
As, let's see here. I'm gonna give each of these just a little bit of tinting to let you know which ones are suddenly moving.
Gauntlet Master, with this tinting, you are spoiling us.
oh, blood.
Uh-oh.
Now, where is...
Cool.
Cool.
Cool,
Come on.
cool.
Oh, when he does this much thinking, it's just so stressful. I'm just prepared for all of these things to just hit me really hard in the face.
Seeing all of the chains beginning to move, Elios, you look about and you hear the movement behind, but you can see that the figure that was wrapped in the chains against the wall behind you begins to stand as the chains begin to grow and drip off of his body. A medium humanoid creature with chains draped across him with spikes and hooks as a chain devil has appeared.
Metal.
Oh.
And with that, The Chain Devil, seeing you, Elios, is going to move forward
Uh-huh.
and actually here, and is going to attack you with his chains. However, as he does so, all of the chains that are moving begin to lash out, and each of you are about to receive an attack.
Oh boy.
What? Okay.
Yep.
That is an 18 to hit, Elios.
Uh-huh.
All right, so the first attack, the Chain Devil lashes out with one of the chains wrapped around his arm, and it hooks against you, and you take 7 points of slashing damage. And you are now grappled.
All right. I'm going to hellish rebuke that.
Okay,
Say, I dealt with your kind in hell. You trained me.
okay.
Oh.
So it needs to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
All right, dexterity saving throw, and this is against a magical effect, so he will have advantage on this. That is still
Awesome.
going to be a 6.
Okay, so one moment. That fails.
All right. As that is happening, a rousing speech has been given out, I believe, to Vom, and also Zagmeister played an Identify on the Chain Devil. The Chain Devil has an AC of 16, a maximum hit points of 85, and is currently sitting at the top of those maximum hit points.
Okay.
Okay.
So because we leveled up recently, I got an extra die on that damage. And I'm sorry to say this, Gauntlet Master, but that's 36 points of fire damage.
36 points of fire damage. As the chain
Dang.
hits, you send your flame down, and it hits the body of this beast that just takes a deep breath. He takes no damage.
Okay, so he's fully resistant. Cool.
Oh!
Immune, whatever.
And with
It's
that,
fine,
he's going
we're
to
fine,
make.
It's cool.
He is going to make his second attack against you. Because you are grappled, you are also restrained because of this. So this second attack is going to be at advantage. And that is a natural 20.
Bye, Elios.
Oh god, this is all has gone sideways.
I'm
Oh
glad we
my
got to
God.
share one round of combat together.
You take 26 points of slashing damage. All right. Elios is down. With that, and the remaining of this multi-attack, the chain in the center of the room there is going to come out to you, Crom, and that is going to be an 18 to hit.
Ah, because of the ring of protection, that does not quite hit.
All right. The second one next to you is also going to attempt to attack you. Zagmeister giving Fess an adrenaline surge. That is a 19 to hit on that one.
That's my armor class.
All right. With that, you take 11 points of piercing damage, halved to 5.
Halved again to 2.
I don't believe
Because
so.
I am raging and resistant.
Resistance doesn't stack.
Oh, bummer.
So now you are resistant, in addition to the non-magical piercing and all that, you're now just resistant to all damage.
I see.
Witch King is giving an adrenaline surge to Crom. All right.
Thank you,
so
Witch King.
with that, you are now grappled, and you are also restrained. Then Vom, by you, the chain is going to make an attack. But that is a 13 to hit.
Ah, piss off.
Okay, that is going to then be it for the Chain Devil. He's going to hang out where he is, which is then going to bring us to Vom Stigabashi, you are up. Elios, you are on deck. Fess, you're in the hole.
Gauntlet Master, were I to move outside of this here chain, do I get the impression that might invite attacks of opportunity?
That is actually a very excellent question. Pierce likes things, throwing down a Cure Wounds at first level on Elios.
Ooh,
Wait.
Very nice.
thank you, Don.
That is 10 points of healing for you, Elios. Let me double check something really quick.
because this may be important for my immediate tactics.
Do the chains think?
If I don't know, I don't know. But thought I'd ask.
You know what? I'm gonna say with this, the wording of this, yes. The chains do count as the chain devil's reach of attack.
All right. Well then, it's a greater risk, but I'm gonna do the same thing I was gonna do anyway. I'm gonna try and run over towards this this knight fella, see what he's got about him. So I get to this point, and by then I imagine attack of opportunity.
Indeed. So that chain is gonna make an attack of opportunity. That is a 19 to hit.
Nah, piss off.
All right, so you are able to make it out as the chain reaches out to try and get you, but does not do anything.
Get all the way over to Mr. Fancy Pants here, and I'm going to try and hit him in the face with my hammer.
All right, attempting to hit him in the face with your hammer. Go ahead and make that attack roll for me, please.
That's a natural 20.
Oh!
I'm also going to use my Divine Strike ability to add another damage die to this.
Okay. All right.
31 points of magical bludgeoning damage and 4 points of cold. And also, I think you need me to make a wisdom save.
Oh, yes. On that natural 20, I do need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh, that's right. This thing.
Emma!
Witch King
Come
giving
on.
Vom an adrenaline surge.
Come on,
Ah, Witch
buddy.
King, appreciate it. That's a 21.
21. You are good to go on that save. Okay.
Yes.
Well, Vom, as you rush over to the Githyanki Knight, cracking it across the head, it has appeared in a puff of mist, and the mist begins to solidify as your hammer comes striking through. That by the time it hits the Gith, the edge of your hammer actually has a bunch of little needles on it, and like a pincushion into the face, it dies.
Yes.
It ain't so
Great work,
tough.
Vom.
And for my bonus action, that was what? How much movement? 5, 10, 15. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15. And I'm going to summon my spiritual weapon right up next to Devilman.
Summoning your spiritual weapon right next to the Chain Devil. Okay.
Have a go if you think you're hard enough. And it gets to attack.
There you go, Vom. You have control of that, and go ahead and make that attack roll for me, please.
Thank you very much. Oh, not very good. That will be a 14.
14, unfortunately, does not hit the Chain Devil.
Okay. All right, that's me done then.
Okay. As you are done, yeah, that'll actually then bring us to Elios. You are up. Fess, you are on deck. Crom, you are in the hole.
All right. I assume I am still grappled and restrained.
Yes, you still have chains wrapped around you.
What does restrain do? My movement is 0?
Your movement is 0. Attacks against you are at advantage, and attack rolls attacks that you make are at disadvantage.
Okay. Well, all right. Seems like we got off on the wrong foot. And I will use half my movement to stand up as easily as I can, and I will
I
throw
think with
2
your
Eldritch
movement
Blasts.
speed at 0,
Oh
you don't
shit!
have
I'm
any
just
movement.
on the ground.
Yeah, unfortunately. Witch King giving Elios an adrenaline surge.
I'm going to look up at him and finger gun him, and shoot out 2 Eldritch Blasts, and I guess both at disadvantage. So...
All right, 2 Eldritch Blasts coming his way at disadvantage.
I'll use an adrenaline surge to re-roll one of those.
Okay.
Oh, those dice are not with me tonight. I will shoot the second one.
All right, firing off the second.
I will use my last adrenaline surge and reroll the other one.
Last adrenaline surge to reroll.
Does a 20 hit?
A 20 does hit the chain devil.
There we go, there we go, there we go.
That will be 13 points of force damage.
Okay.
And I'm a dum-dum, and I'm going to use my bonus action to put Hexblade's Curse on this dude.
Bonus action to put Hexblade's Curse on it, coming right up.
I'm
Okay.
a professional. I play this all the time, guys.
Elios, anything else from you?
I'm just going to look cute in this little sausage roll of chains.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up.
Let me hide my thoughts here. Ah. Okay, well. Okay. So, I can get to. Oh, come on. Feet. Here we go. Right about there.
Okay.
With my movement proper. I will use my bonus action to put my hunter's mark upon this SOB. And then I shall hold an attack for if he decides that it would be fun to come at me, bruh. And I do think I probably got an attack of opportunity as I walked by from either one of these chains, but I'm not really sure.
You would have, but he used his reaction to make an attack of opportunity against Vom.
Sweet! Yes! Okay. Alright. I'm cool.
Okay. Crumb, you are up. You are also grappled and restrained. What would you like to do?
I'm guessing it's an action to try to free myself.
It is indeed.
Well, that is what I'd like to do.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check for me, please. Or an acrobatics, your choice.
I don't think Crumb would ever choose acrobatics over athletics. Here goes. Ooh, that is a 21.
A 21. With the chains wrapped around you, you were able to grab them and rip them and make them loose enough. They're still alive and well, so to speak, but you are now free of them.
All right, well then Crumb will rush forward and put himself between this chain devil and his devilish ally.
Okay.
And that'll do it for Crumb.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to the Chain Devil. But really quick, Caleb Love coming in with Adventures Pack, just showing some love. And Caleb Love, thank you so much for the 400 biddies, combination of hearts and corgis. Certainly do appreciate it. Welcome in, Caleb. So good to see you. Now we're going to take that love and I'm going to destroy you guys with it. So the Chain Devil is going to, let's see here, using his multi-attack. First off is going to use this chain here and attempt to hit you with it, Fess.
Oh, good.
But that is going to be less than a 20, so that's going to be totally fine. The chain devil, the chain that is behind the chain devil is actually going to reach past him. He ducks to the side and it comes right towards your face, Crom. That is going to be a 20 to hit.
Dang it. That'll hit.
And that'll be 10 points of slashing damage, reduced down to 5, and you are now grappled and restrained. Pierce Likes Things, gifting a tier 1 sub to Caleb Love. Pierce Likes Things, thank you so very much. And also, I just got the notification of how you've gifted a grand total of 148 subs to our community. Thank you so
We
very
love
much.
you so much.
Um,
We have loves and likes, and we do those things with you guys too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ours is
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
So, on to the Chain Devil, who first off I am very sorry. I neglected this. Crom and Elios, you're both going to take some retroactive damage at the start of your turn. If you are restrained, you automatically take damage.
Perfect.
Elios, that would be 6 points of piercing, and Crom, that'll be 5 reduced to 2. And with you still restrained, Elios, the Chain Devil is going to first attack you with another chain at advantage. That's a 27 to hit. That'll be another 11 points of slashing damage.
Down.
And then he is
Okay,
going to
buddy.
attempt to attack you, Crom. And again, at advantage. That is a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is 14 points of slashing damage, reduced to 7.
All right.
Let's see. He is then going to move 15 feet here, at which point, Crom, if you would like, you can take an attack of opportunity. This will be at disadvantage.
Absolutely. Hey, that's not bad. That is 17 to hit.
17 does hit. Go ahead and roll that damage for me, please.
All right. That is... That is 13 points of magical bludgeoning.
All right, 13 points of magical bludgeoning onto the Chain Devil. And with that, that is going to be it for the Chain Devil, bringing us to Vom Stigabashi, you are up. Elios, you're on deck. Fester in the hole.
Right. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. So I'm within range of both of those chains, but I don't think I'm inviting any attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word at 4th level.
Okay.
All right.
Mass
don't
healing
get too
word.
don't get too excited. It's kind of like it's very spread out, so it's not very much. So that'll be 2d4 plus 4.
Don't get too excited, he says. I'll get excited if I damn well please, Vom.
Brom is always excited.
Everybody regains 8 hit points.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Boosh.
Ba-dum.
Then for my bonus action, my spiritual weapon, Spear of Grunch, is going to go swing through the air. He's going to try and stab Chain Devil through his cowardly retreating back.
All right, really quick. I believe Mass Healing Word is a bonus action.
Oh, you're right, it is. So in that case, for I'll put the spear back. I'll move. Thank you for correcting me on that. And for my action, I'm going to cast Ye Olde Sacred Flame.
Ye Olde Sacred Flame. All
The
right.
devil. That's a dex save.
Dex save, and because he is what he is, that is going to be at advantage, and that is a 20.
Yep, saves, nothing happens.
Sorry, I should have said that is a natural 20.
Oh,
For a grand total of 22.
Well, nothing happens even more then. What do you want me to say?
All right, Vom, anything else on your turn?
No.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to Elios. At the start of your turn, at the start of your turn, continuing to be held by his chain, you take 6 points of slashing damage. And what would you like to do?
God, I'm really in between a rock and a hard place right now.
It's a very pokey rock and hard place, kind of sharp and slicey.
Yes, it's very familiar to me, actually. I'm gonna use my
I'm not
action.
gonna ask questions about that, dude. I don't want to know.
You know, just read my backstory. It's fine. I am going to try and wriggle free.
Okay.
Use maybe the blood that I'm bleeding as a little bit of a lubricant to try and wriggle out.
All right, go ahead and either an athletics or an acrobatics. And Leoric is feeling lucky and is going to throw a high variance die into play. Thank you, Leoric.
Unlike my buddy Crom, I'd prefer acrobatics.
Okay.
And
Again! Buddy!
that will be a 24.
24. You are able to wriggle your way out of the chain that this devil has been holding you with.
Okay, and how tall are the ceilings in here?
It's about 10 feet at the most.
Okay, so I'm gonna use half my movement to stand up and then just scoot back, because holy shit.
All right, scooting back as far as possible. Anything else from you, Elios?
Technically, my Hexblade's curse is down because I went down. So.
Thank you, thank you.
Mhm.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Fess.
Okay, well, as much as I would really love to go and put some hurt on this guy, do I think there's any way I could help Elios get out of this Garbaggio?
Elios?
Ow.
Or Crom?
Out of the chain? Sorry, Elios out of the chains.
I'm out
Elios
of the
is out of the chains.
Oh,
Elios,
you just got out. That's right,
Yeah.
you just got out. I'm paying
Crom.
attention. I'm sorry. I
Crom
got
is
on
in
an
the chain.
automatic, like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do. And then I was like, right, it just happened. I'm fine, you guys. I'm paying attention as fast. My intelligence is so high. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, I get to go back to doing what I love, which is hitting things really hard.
Okay, really quick, Fess. As you turn to walk towards the Chain Devil, your eyes meet for a second, and there's the whole room seems to darken and flicker. And suddenly you see the Chain Devil, but then you see wrapped in the chains, no longer the form of the Chain Devil, but you see a half-orc who is strong yet lean, with blue-gray skin, shaved bald head, and hazel eyes. However, he no longer looks healthy, but ravaged, weakened, malnourished, and he is wrapped in these chains, bleeding. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Okay. That's gonna be a 16. Gauntlet
16.
Master.
You are just barely able to stave off the fear of seeing this. You shake your eyes, and the visage vanishes, and what is left is the Chain Devil, as he has used his reaction to use Unnerving Mask against you. But you are good to go. Fess, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna come at him even faster now. I have. Wait, I can just move 15 feet. Is there any way I can? Nope, this is what it is. Okay.
Really quick, Mitchie in the chat saying, we need a Stream Loots card that gives Fess a mug of coffee.
Oh.
I should have had more today. And I'm going to use my inspiration to attack him at advantage.
Using your inspiration to attack at advantage, go ahead and make that attack roll, please.
That's a natural 20 as I was.
Yes! Oh, I love it! All right.
Heretic
And as
justice.
I raise my rapier high behind my head and I bring it in towards him, I say, "You dare to use the face of my master against me! I will kill you for that!" And I'm going to, let's see, smite. 3rd level.
Oh!
No, second level. Sorry, second level, 3 dice. 3
Okay.
dice. That's second, and is he a
Yes,
fiend?
he's a fiend.
Gauntlet Master? I thought so.
I could hear
So
the
that's-
question coming, yes.
That's the 2d8, 3d8 rapier.
There was a really nice kind of paradiddle in that sentence. Second level.
Okay, okay. Alright. Let me double check that I'm rolling the right amount of dice, because something tells me I'm missing one. Hold on one quick second here.
More
I
dice.
gotta get one more.
Today's dice have been brought to you by, I don't know,
Nice.
dice stores across the country.
By your friendly local game store, go give them some love. Okay. Yep. Yep. There we go. Okay. So that's gonna be. God. That's.
Dungeons and Dragons.
36 points of radiant,
Yes.
Ooh.
and for 10 points of slashing. No,
30
piercing. Piercing. What kind of a weapon do I have? Piercing.
36 and 10 points of piercing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a
I'm real
lot.
offended. If you couldn't tell.
As you lunge in with the rapier, you have one of those like jump into the air and gash down at him. You catch him in the little clavicle area, and you can see the radiant energy burning through his flesh, and it pierces out through his veins. As now he looks like a dried earth version of what he once was. He is still up, however.
Well, luckily that was just my first attack then.
First attack. Okay, second attack coming in, and as that's happening, Phoenix Fontaine. Hello, hello. How's it going?
Hello, darling.
23, Gauntlet Master.
A 23 hits the Chain Devil.
That's not as great. That's gonna be 10 points of piercing. Come on, you bastard.
Of piercing. As you sink into his flesh, now you can feel much of it crumbling away. But he's still up. He's still standing.
Oh, risk it. Okay.
I'm sorry, Fess.
That's okay. I think I made my point clear.
Okay.
That's my turn.
That then brings us to Crom the Crusher. At the start of your turn, you take 7 points of slashing damage, reduced down to 3.
All right. Crom, angered that he is restrained and cannot move and seeing his enemy so close to death, will drop his flail to the ground and pull a javelin off his back.
All right, and as you reach to pull a javelin, you also feel a potion come out in your hand with it, as Pierce Likes Things has played Potion Seller on you, Crom. And
Thank
with
you,
that,
Pierce.
let me actually go ahead and pull up the potion list.
You bet your ass I'm drinking it immediately.
Oh, good. Okay, so that is going to be... Doo-doo-doo. You see a rather larger looking jar. It's almost square, and inside is a rather viscous looking purplish liquid that is, it almost looks like oobleck, but purple.
Oh.
Perfect. Slap it on down.
All right, as you pull your head back and you gulp down the potion, you can see that the purple goo begins to fall in, but as it gets closer and closer, it begins to scramble up and expands at the back of the potion and just refuses to be drunk.
Not this again. Well, then back to it. Javelin attack number 1.
All
At
right, throw in
disadvantage.
the javelin at the Chain Devil. Go ahead and make that attack at disadvantage.
Ooh, even with disadvantage. That's a 23.
23 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Phoenix Fontaine saying, "It's an Ivan Ooze strikes."
That's a flashback.
And might as well re-roll those damage dice with Savage Attacker.
Yeah, if you've got the ability, you may as well do it.
Yeah, better. That will then be 11 points of piercing and an additional 7 points of radiant.
11 points of piercing, an additional 7 points of radiant. As you catch the Chain Devil square in the chest, the radiant energy bursting out again from the inside, but this time, as opposed to expanding the light outwards, it's almost a soft ember glow coming from within as the body begins to disintegrate and fall in a pile of ash onto the ground. With that, the air is pulled past your ears, the light goes dark, and you find yourselves
Hey!
a sanctuary.
Made it.
That was easy.
Sure, you haven't been here.
Yourself.
I was coming in full health.
I came in with 15 hit points tonight. So,
You
want
look
to
like
take
you're
a nap, Elios?
doing all right.
You're welcome.
thank you. All of you. Thank you. My knights in shining armor. Yeah, I would like to take a nap, Fess. I have 2 hit points right now.
Okay, neat. How am I doing? I'm doing fine. How many hit dice do I have? Because, I mean, if I've got them.
I'm about half, so I'm definitely
Might
going to roll
as
some hit
well.
dice here.
Oh, yeah, I think I'll take a nap, too.
Crumb might as well join. Quick cat nap, 1 hit dice.
All right, so the party going ahead and for the first time in Challenge Rating 8, taking a short rest in a sanctuary. What all did you guys get? Crom, what'd you roll for health?
I've rolled a 10 plus 3 for 13, bringing me
Very
almost back
nice.
to full.
I also noticed that, Crom, you are the first character to officially break 100 hit points.
Damn right.
Ooh.
Congrats on that. Fess, what did you get?
I rolled a 10 on my hit die, which means that I am back at full health. I healed for 11.
Back at full health. Very nice. Vom Stigbashi.
I've rolled 4 of my hit dice, and so I'm up to 51 at 74.
All right, 51 of the 74. And Elios.
I rolled 6 of my hit dice, and I'm up to 42 hit points, going up 40 hit points.
Okay. Oh, that sweet, sweet health. As you all awake from your short rest, Kaleidark is there. He's just kind of flipping through some pages of a book, looks up, and just...
Hey, Kaleidark. This might be the last time we see you. This month.
This month.
Yeah.
All right. Suppose it is.
What do we have again for sale? Please remind me.
Yes, let's see here. We've got...
We've got that delightful instrument, but I have a feeling we're probably not quite there.
Yes, so you've got the Kenneth mandolin, which is running near the 30,000 gold. You've got the dwarven thrower as well. That is the hammer over there. There are the gloves of missile snaring. We've got 1 bead of force, and we've got 3 crossbow bolts that are +3. However, they are the fragile variety.
How much are those gloves?
The gloves of missile snaring would put you back 3,000 gold.
Anybody want anything?
I'm good.
What do the gloves do, per se?
Catch stuff.
Catch stuff.
Yeah, like if someone shoots something at you, you can catch it. But I'm so often in people's faces. I don't know.
How much gold do we have right now?
Well, if my chart here is correct, and I'm pretty positive it is, you're sitting at roughly 11,700 gold.
I don't think we're going to be getting that mandolin for Lilith.
No, sadly not.
Not this month.
Not this
And
month.
it'll be gone, won't it?
Yeah,
It will.
it was
Who
a
knows?
lofty
Something
goal.
awesome next month might come by. So
Yeah, sounds to me like that we might have some more awesome things coming down. So maybe we should save up in case there's something super expensive, because all of these things are neat and all. Don't get me wrong, I would have fun with all of them. But maybe we should hold on and save something that's like as perfect as the mandolin comes along next month and save up. How you guys feel?
I agree.
I also agree.
I'm fine, yes.
All right. Well, if this mandolin ever comes back your way, Clydark, you should hold it for us.
Well, it'll always be my way. It's more of a question of whether or not it leaves my my possession.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I'm well napped.
I'm as well napped as I'm going to be.
Ugh.
Well, best of luck to the lot of you, and you know, come on back, see me again.
Thanks, darling.
All right.
Shall we pop off and see what other horrors await us?
That's kind of the name of the game, isn't it? If we try and sleep here, there's a big air horn that goes off. So
It does. It does.
Yeah.
Quite annoying.
One
Right,
day
kid,
I'll
I'm ready to
sleep
hit
when
things again. Let's get going.
Let's
Let's roll.
let's kill some things, shall we?
Please.
Okay. So, as you head on up to the door and open it up, the darkness that is the strange dimension that is the Gauntlet is ahead of you. The light fades, the air rushes past your ears, and you find yourselves in the Crystal
Oh.
Cavern. Oh,
I
This
hate
map
this
really-
cave.
and actually, my
Oh.
apologies. Looks like this map did not get updated. 1 second.
Brom's invisible.
Yay! I'll fight. Party's invisible. I'm gonna kill everything. So
Thank you, Gauntlet Master, for this boon.
This has
You are
been the
very
best
welcome.
gift ever.
Enjoy.
All of blink cast upon us.
All
I
right,
just
there
start
you are.
Making faces at everyone. No. All right.
So,
Well, it was fun
coming
to be able to
into
have fun.
the entrance of this cavern, the soft purple glow and the echoing of the flowing river. Aside from that, can I actually get quick perception checks from everyone?
Oh, great. Yeah, sure.
The thing we do all the time.
Yeah.
So perceptive, this group.
14.
Okay.
7.
Also 7.
9.
9. Vom, with a 14. Atop of the echoing of the flowing of the river, you do hear a a voice speaking in a language that you don't understand. It seems to be having one side of a conversation. There is a talking and a pause. It is a feminine voice. And then after the pause, there is a continuation of talking. And on top of all that, strategy engineer coming into the chat. How goes it? The adventure is going well. We're going to see if we can't find out what this is. So, what would you all... I suppose, let's see, we ended with Crom. That would bring us to Vom Stigabashi. You are up. What would you like to do?
So, the sound of the voice is coming from like up here, right?
Probably.
Okay, probably. In that case, then, I'm going to do something I've never done before.
Ooh.
I'm going to try and be a little bit creepy.
I
And
mean,
I'm gonna-
you're always creepy.
I'm going to turn around to my companions and go like, shut it. I'm going to try and creep forward all stealthy like.
Watch, and he's gonna be the loudest one. What do you guys all bet? What do you guys all bet? He tells us to be quiet.
Okay,
then
go
it's
ahead
super
and
loud.
give me a quick stealth check.
With disadvantage, I reckon.
I believe
'Cause it-
so, yes, because of your armor.
Just the old clanky clank.
Come on, please. Please.
Please be a natural one.
I have a -1 to stealth anyway.
Oh, please. Come on.
No, God.
I've never wished for a natural one more than this.
That was a natural 20 and a 2 for a total of 1.
What?
I'm
Unnatural
sorry,
one.
Mom.
Still got it. Still got it.
Okay.
Is that a soft one or a hard one?
Neither, preferably.
So, as Vom turns, says, "Shut it," then in his best stealthy manner, the armor just echoes throughout the whole cavern. Vom, anything else on your turn?
Just in case, I am going to cast Spirit Guardians. And
Just
it's
in
all just a load of little tiny orcs around me, all each go into each other.
All right, so Spirit Guardians coming out. There we go. Okay. That then brings us to
Something horrible, no doubt.
Oh, I don't like that it goes before me. I don't care for that crap. Maybe it's going after Vob, and then I'll feel a lot better.
I hope
It's
so,
really
because
good.
otherwise it's going before me, and that would be shit.
okay. That brings us to Elios. You are up. Fess, you are on deck.
Oh no!
Ew.
Things happened we didn't see. Okay.
Bloody. Alright, I'm going to walk about 15 feet this way, and then stretch out my wings and fly up 15 feet.
Okay, stretching out your wings and flying 15 feet into the air. As
Do I
you
see right.
As you fly up, you do see a very large toadish figure.
Oh.
It looks like a warty toad with some horns coming off of its back and a big gnarled staff with some lumps on it. At this distance, it's hard to make out, but you could swear they might be skulls. As you see a green slad.
Benjamin just wet himself a little bit. um, so, I'll look over at the toad and be like, House of Groomch 2021 is doing much better than whatever you're wearing. And I'm going to pull out Mercy and fire 2 arrows into the green slad's face.
All right, firing 2 arrows into the green slad's face. Go ahead and make that attack roll for me, please.
The first one is a 22 to hit.
Ooh, yeah, that'll hit.
And that will be 8 point. No. Yes. No, wrong die. I was thinking I was using a different weapon for a second.
Roller coaster.
Yeah, 11 points of piercing damage.
11 points of piercing damage. Okay.
Oh. I don't suppose a 14 hits.
14 doesn't, as the first arrow catches it in the bicep. It kind of looks over and slowly leans back, avoiding the second one.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay, that is it for Elios. Bringing us to Fess. You are up.
Well, first of all, I would like to move forward sneakily 30 feet. Thank you kindly.
Moving forward sneakily 30 feet. Go ahead and make a stealth roll for me, please.
I'm gonna use an adrenaline surge.
Fess using the last adrenaline surge.
Oh, no, you know what? No, I really shouldn't do that on my pride, should I?
I don't know, Fess.
Is my pride worth this
You don't
moment?
seem to have
You
problem
best
with
decide.
pride.
Is your pride worth it, Fess?
It's a 10.
It's a 10. Okay. Good to know. Anything else from you, Fess?
I will hold my attack for anything that comes within smashy, stabby.
All right, holding your attack for anything that comes within slashy, stabby. Yes. That then brings us to the green slad. Looking up at you, Elios,
Hi, sweetheart.
Just- you see his large mouth, a bit of a tongue just, and he holds the staff out and taps it on the ground. And as he does, one of the skulls, the eye socket flashes red.
Ooh.
Huh, what is... As an explosion erupts just underneath you, I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw as he casts Fireball.
You're gonna get that
Boy.
+3, buddy, okay?
Boy.
All right.
The 19 for me.
Little minx.
Alrighty, so that is a 19 for Crom, and for Fess?
It was a 30. I rolled a natural 20 gauntlet.
Okay!
Very nice.
Nice. And for Vom?
I'm really debating whether I want to use an adrenaline surge on this because it might be fine, it might not be. I'm using an adrenaline surge. Reroll.
All right, Vom using one of his 2 adrenaline surges.
Okay, ever so slightly better. That's a 17.
17, okay. And Elios?
19.
A 19. Okay, so you all save, meaning that everyone but Fess takes 15 points of fire damage. Elios, for you, that is halved down to 7. And I believe, Crom, I think your damage reduction on everything else... Oh, yeah, actually, from the Sanctuary,
The sanctuary
is gone.
Yeah, I did have 1 turn left, but because of the sanctuary.
All right, and Fess, you take nothing.
Yay! Big shield.
And Spirit Guardians is still up.
Spirit Guardians is still up. Good to know, good to know, good to know. That is gonna be it for the... Actually, no, the green slad is going to... you see him step back, Elios, and step around the corner, and he vanishes.
Oh. Rude.
That is it for the green slot, which is then going to bring us to... Crom the Crusher, you are up. What would you like to do?
Crom hates being exploded out of nowhere. So once again, he will drop into a fit of rage.
Dropping into a rage.
And seeing nothing around, but seeing where that fireball came from, he will use his action to dash, to take the dash action. And attempt to... So he'll move to the wall, which is 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 to get here.
Okay.
And then try to climb.
Okay, as you attempted to climb, would you give me an athletics check for me, please?
You got it. That is very good. 26.
26. All right, you are able to climb. It is going to count as difficult terrain, however.
Okay, so 30, 35, 40 to get up.
Yes, that should be good.
Okay, and because of that dash action...
Actually, wait, no,
Crom
sorry.
had-
It is a 12-foot cliff,
Ah.
so it's actually going to take you... that would get you... It would take 20 feet of movement to get up there.
So up to 50 now. I got 30 feet left. And I'll just start moving my way till I see something.
Okay.
So 55, 60 there.
Okay, you barely make out the edge of the green slad. To the side of that, you actually kind of nestled right next to the green slad is a smaller creature. You almost aren't able to see her because of the how dark her skin is, but she is contrasted against the green of the body, and the silver white hair also gives away the Drow Priestess of Lolth.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, Crom is not one to not finish what he started, so he will use his remaining movement to rush forward.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all Crom can do.
Cool. So that is then going to bring us to... Yep. That should do it. Crom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he keeps doing the thinky bits.
Uh-huh.
With the high variance die, that was a 2 and a natural 20. As you reach up to the Drow Priestess of Lolth, you hear a soft, almost like flapping of wings, and you look up just in time to see a black cloak that suddenly, right before it engulfs you, you see a strange, almost manta ray-ish face with teeth come out of the folds as a cloaker wraps its whole body around your head.
Read a room.
Oh god.
Ready
So-
room, what challenge rating is this? Where are we?
Really quickly,
Crap.
that is 17 points of piercing damage, reduced down to 8. You are now blinded and unable to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
And now that you're there, he is going to make his second attack against you. But still, with you blinded, that's still a 16 to hit, so it's not going to do it. But that is that for the Cloaker, which is then going to bring us to Vom Stigabashi. You are up. What would you like to do?
Right. I am going to use... Oh, right, hang on. My gives do anything really. I'm going to move my full 30 feet up to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over here. I'm going to use my racial ability aggressive bonus action charge in with this big old froggy man, and then I'm going to try and hammer his face.
All right, attempting to hammer the face of the green slad. Go ahead and make that attack roll for me, please.
Come on, Grumsh, by your will do I murder. That'll be a natural 20.
Vom, I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Prayer does work, ladies and gentlemen.
This is why
another natural 20.
What is happening?
27.
Dice.
can't-
Everybody loves Vol dice.
I can't deal with your dice, man.
Are you accidentally using the high variance?
No, I don't even have one.
Okay, yeah. So the save happens. Go ahead and roll the damage on the green slad.
Using the Divine Strike ability for an extra damage die.
Oh man. Oh man.
20 points of magical bludgeoning and 8 cold.
20 points of magical bludgeoning and 8 points of cold damage. Okay. And as the cold washes over the green slad, you can see that the frost doesn't seem to take as much. He still takes 4 points of damage, however.
Got it.
So, Vom, anything else from you?
No, I'm pretty chuffed with that, honestly.
Okay. That then is going to bring us to the Drow Priestess, who at the start of her turn is going to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
And that is going to be... That's only going to be an 11.
No. Right, it's been a minute. Let me just check real quick, make sure I've got... Yep. Okay, so 3... 9 necrotic.
9 points of necrotic damage onto the Priestess. Okay. With that, she's looking down. Yep. Okay.
No, I don't like it.
She sees you charging in, past her green slad ally.
As
seeing
she
it-
should.
And she holds a charm on her neck that begins to glow green, and she chants some arcane words. Behind you, there is a flash of energy, and Elios and Fess, you both see this. For a split moment, there is a tear in reality that opens, and stepping through what looks... in one massive just shove through is a large, well, a medium-sized, yellowish tendrilled figure with a large green eye.
Oh, I know what this is.
Oh, no, no,
She has
no,
summoned
no, no.
a Yoklol
No!
onto the field.
Yuck.
Lol.
How many monsters is this for me? The fire marshal's gonna have a field day with this stupid room.
I'm just going to call out so the rest presumably I notice this and be like, she summoned mustard!
And with
Make
that,
sausages!
the priestess is going to move her way around the cloaker and Crom. Crom, she'll leave your field. You do get an attack of opportunity on her. This will be at disadvantage as you are not able to see anything.
I hear something moving, so I'm gonna swing blindly at it.
All right. And really quick, has James's camera gone fuzzy for everyone else, or is that just me?
Quite
Oh, yeah.
fuzzy.
Focus.
Oh, let me see
there
if I
goes.
can do
Hey,
some-
you're
Better,
back. You're
better.
back. Roach is
Even
with
at
us, Roach is with
disadvantage,
us.
that's a 12 and a 17 for a total of 19 at disadvantage.
Okay, so the 12 for a 19. A 19 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Oh wait, no. That's a 21 with that 12. I get to add 9 now.
Okay.
Anyways, rolling the damage, and that is raging. That is 12 points magical bludgeoning.
12 points of magical bludgeoning to the Drow Priestess. And with that, she's going to use the remainder of her movement. At this point, she gets to an area that... Oh, no, actually, Elios, you can still see. So she makes it right here. And that is going to be it for the Drow Priestess, I believe. Let me just triple check. Yes, she is good to go. Which is going to bring us to Elios, you are up. Fess, you are on deck. Elios, what would you like to do?
I'll look at the priestess and say, oh, don't run away. We're just getting started. and I'm gonna cast Shatter right next to her. So it'll hit her and the cloaker thing.
Okay.
So both of them need to make a Constitution saving throw of 15, please.
All right. The cloaker is going to be at 10, and the drow priestess, that is cocked, is going to be less. So they'll
They
both take this.
fail. Cocked. That's 25 points of thunder damage. to both
25
of them.
points of thunder damage. And as that is happening, one quick second, because I believe
Suspense. Is the suspense also an enemy in this room? Because it's killing me.
Suspense is always
nope,
an
never
enemy.
mind. That actually does not happen with the cloaker. Okay, good to know. Cool. Anything else from you, Elios?
It's interesting.
Uh-oh.
Yo.
No! Elios!
Throw my. Oh, God. It's been bad tonight. I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put my Hexblade's Curse on the Drow priestess.
All right, coming on to the Drow Priestess. Witch King 1 of 9, playing an Advanced Identify on the Yochlol. The Yochlol has an armor class of 15, a maximum hit point of 136. It is a medium-sized fiend. It is resistant to cold, fire, lightning, bludgeoning, and piercing and slashing from non-magical. It is immune to poison and cannot be poisoned. And for the sake of the Advanced Identify, she has summoned a challenge rating 10 creature onto the battlefield.
Crud, it is that high of a challenge rating, isn't it? Oh no.
Kill her, kill her, kill her, kill her, kill her, kill her.
Okay. So,
Oh god, Nevin. All of us just threw up a little bit. Just
Elios, anything else from you?
I'll hold them off, just kill her.
I mean that was my action, my bonus action. I'm gonna go 5 more feet up in the air, so I'm at 20 feet.
5 feet going to the ceiling of the room. 20
Yep.
feet into the air. Okay. That
That's
is
it.
then going to bring us to Fess. You are up. What would you like to do?
well. You said this is a 12-foot cliff, so it's 20 feet to climb it, right?
Yes. If you on a successful acrobatics check or athletics check.
Damn. So close to being able to hit her. Actually, I might still be able to do it. Okay, so if I get here, I've traveled 20 feet. If I make the successful check.
Yes.
Okay, so I will make the check. Athletics, you says?
Yes.
That's gonna be a 12.
Fortunately, a 12 is not enough to climb this cliff.
Damn.
As
Okay.
you try to scramble up, some of it breaks away. This is a tough one to climb.
And that uses my movement then, though, doesn't it?
That is an attempt of movement, yes. We'll say that used 10 feet of your movement. Because you were
Alright,
attempting to
well-
get into difficult terrain.
I'm gonna move here and hold my action for anything that comes in range, and then I'll try and get up there again.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to the Yochlol. And seeing the spell happening down there, and seeing you there, Fess, it's going to come and... Yep, come right up here, and with its multi-attack, one of its tendrils reaches out at you And it's going to attempt to slam
got
you with it.
Reach.
It's got reach.
Ah.
So
Fine.
that first attack is going to be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, 25 hits the shield of Kellenbor.
All right,
Yeah.
you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And
And how much other stuff?
26 points of poison damage.
Yeah, my
Oi.
hunter's mark is gone.
Hunter's
And
mark
26, you
has
said?
vanished. Yes, 26.
Okay.
And then it's going to attempt to hit you a second time. And-
Okay.
But with a 14, however, the second, you feeling a little woozy from the poison, you leap back as it crashes into the stone. And that's going to be it for the Yaklal, which is then going to bring us to the green slad. That is going to turn to you, Vom, and very simply,
Wisdom save.
wisdom saving throw, yes. Ooh, actually, not good. That is going to be a 3.
Fails.
Oh, actually, sorry. It gets this at advantage. That's even worse. Okay.
Okay. So it'll be 10 points of necrotic damage.
10 points of necrotic damage. Okay. And with that, it is going to. Yeah, he is going to use his multi-attack to make 3 attacks at you, both with its, well, first off, it's going to attempt to bite you. And that is going to be a 21 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
That is 14 points of piercing damage from the bite.
Ow.
Then it is going to try and crack you across the face with the staff. With an 11 to hit, that's not going to do it there.
No, it will not.
And then is going to try and run its claw across your face. And that one even lower than that. So that one's going to miss. With that, he's then going to... Actually, he's going to stay where he is. He likes this position right now.
Me
Which
too.
is then going to bring us to Crom the Crusher, who is still unable to breathe and is currently blinded. Crom, what would you like to do?
Alright, so Grom, flail in hand, will recklessly just try to swat at this thing that's wrapped around its face. So that'll be straight rolls then, right? Because disadvantage from the blind plus the reckless.
Yes, so that'll be a
Advantage.
straight roll.
Great. Here goes. Natural 20!
Crom, unable to
There
see
we
anything,
go.
decides, well, this is it. Crack! Go ahead and make that, roll that damage for me, please.
This is gonna be good. Alright. Okay, that is... Sorry guys, 1 second.
It's like you've got a lot of dice that you gotta roll really
A
suddenly.
lot of dice to look at.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dungeons and Dragons is brought to you by Rules. You don't have to have them memorized as long as you've got a book on hand.
14 plus 5 is 19 plus 8.
I mean, if you want to memorize like 6
is-
source books, like, cool.
27. And then... Yes, okay, so 27 points of magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then an additional 16 points of radiant.
Okay.
Okay.
Nicely done, Crom. That was your
And,
first attack. Anything on your second?
Yeah, as a glutton for punishment, Crom will just do it again.
Doing it again. Go ahead and make that attack.
Still reckless. Here we go. That's a 10 on the die for a total of 19.
Total of 19. A 19 does hit the cloaker.
Alright. And great, max damage for a total of 16
Yep.
more.
There was the bit that I was
magical-
looking for. Sorry, Crom. I was trying to find this rule, and I only just now refound it.
I don't like that.
Elios,
Me
when you
neither.
cast Shatter on the Cloaker,
Mm-hmm.
Vom, you took 10 points of thunder damage.
Vom or Crom?
Or sorry, Crom, you took 10
was gonna
points of
say.
thunder damage.
That's fine.
And now, Crom, with this first attack that you have made, do you recall the exact amount of damage that was?
Yes, it was 27 plus 16.
27 plus 16.
So 32.
No.
No.
43.
40.
40. Right. 40. Right.
All right.
Right.
Crom, from
Maths.
that attack, you took 21 points of damage
Ooh.
Okay. On myself.
on yourself. So this is the damage transfer ability of this creature. While it is attacked to a creature, it only takes half of the damage dealt to it, and whoever is attached to it takes the other half.
Oh. Well, it was bludgeoning, so is that 21 reduced to 10?
Some of it was, the other was radiant.
Oh.
9
Okay,
points of
so-
that was radiant.
Okay, so 27 divided by 2 is 13. So 13 plus then
Oh, sorry.
wait, divided by 2 divided by 2, right?
Yes.
The bludgeoning portion was 27.
So that would be, you would have taken 13 divided by 2.
Which is 6.
And then you would have
And then-
taken 8 points of radiant.
Damn. Just a glutton for punishment. Well, that second attack, and then that was 16 on the second attack.
Okay.
Divided by 2 is 8. That's fine. I said glutton for punishment. I will keep smacking myself in the face to kill this cloaker.
Okay.
So the second attack was 16 damage, bludgeoning. Divided by 2 is 8. Divided by 2 again, because the
4.
rage is 4.
I desperately
God.
want fan art of Crom just hitting himself in the head.
That really hurts.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Crom, anything else from you?
What else is there for Crom to do?
I know Zagmeister in the chat is pointing out that is so much math for a barbarian's turn.
Yes. Crom's
All right.
intelligence is 6. His brain hurts for more than one reason now.
All right. Well, if
Buddy.
there's unless there's anything else you would like to try and do, Crom.
Yep, I don't think there's much else to do.
All right. That is then going to bring us to the cloaker. That is going to the little face is in there with you, and it's going to bite down on you, and that is going to be a natural 20.
Oh.
God!
He's
Okay, this ribs are great. I love it.
That is 15 points of piercing damage. And then it is going to try and stab at you with its little tail spike. And
All right.
that is a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that is going to be 7 points of slashing damage.
Whoops. I just made my hit points 3 instead of subtracting 3. Don't mind me.
Oh no. Oh, that's very different.
Yes,
that is
very-
going to
very
be
different.
it.
I've done
We
that
hit-
so much.
We've hit the math capacity for today. No, can't go any further.
That's going to be it for the cloaker, which is then going to bring us to Vom Stigabashi. You are up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try the old hit it in the face with the hammer again technique.
Trying ye olde hitting it in the face with the hammer. Go ahead and make that attack roll for me, please.
I would like to use a point of adrenaline to re-roll that 3.
Vom, with your 1 point of adrenaline left, going to re-roll that 3.
Not a whole lot better. That's a 15.
A 15, unfortunately, does not hit the green slad.
Bugger. In that case, I am going to use a little bit of my movement, scooch up here, see if I can get that cloaker in there too.
Okay, moving up to try and get the cloaker in there too. Well done, Vom. That is then going to bring us to the Drow Priestess, who,
What do you mean, well done? I didn't do anything.
it's well done
You
for me.
looked awesome. You look super fashionable and rakish, okay?
Sure.
You were there for moral support when we needed you. I don't know.
Oh, actually, no, I can't think of one thing I could do. I don't have to hit with the attack in order to use my War Priest feature, so I will try and make one more attack.
Okay, going to try and make one more attack with the War Priest feature. And as that is happening, Vaughn,
Say,
don't tell me. Don't tell me it's another.
Alright, I won't tell you then.
All right.
There's a natural 20.
Good lord! Well, before...
What in the ever-living hell?
That's 4 already.
I know!
Well, you know what? Pierce Likes Things has thrown a wheel of chaos down onto you, so before we hit that natural 20, we're gonna see
All
what
right.
goes on here.
Alright, if you've screwed me, Pierce,
All right.
we'll not be happy.
Spinning that wheel of chaos, round and round it goes. Vom, what is gonna happen to you? Wow, it's just going and going and going and going. Resistance. Vom, for the next 3 turns, you are resistant to all damage.
Oh,
Leorc in the
everything's
chat.
coming up, Stigabashi.
Leorc in the chat asking for double monsters. Leorc, calm down.
There's again, the fire marshal's already gonna be mad. It's already a 1 in, 1 out situation. The balancer's out there checking IDs, telling people to wait. It's
Vom,
already
can
bad.
I get a wisdom saving throw from you, please?
Yes, you can. That'll be an 18.
18, that saves. Go ahead and make your attack.
This is why he gave you a weapon that counts as natural 20s.
No, actually, okay. That's 29. 29 points of magical bludgeoning.
Ooh, hell
And 6 cold.
29 and 6 with the 6, dealing a little less. It is still up, but it is looking very rough. Okay.
Good thing I checked that bonus feature, didn't I?
Vom, anything else from you?
No.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to the Drow Priestess of Lolth, who, uttering a few more words, you can see a soft green energy flittering over herself, the cloaker, and the green slad. Yep, as she casts Mass Cure Wounds.
Oh, you bitch.
No, I'm so angry right now.
God. Oh boy.
Okay.
all right.
And with that, she is then going to move. Elios, she gets to about here before she vanishes.
Okay. Fine.
Okay. That is it for the Drow Priestess, bringing us to Elios, you're up. Fess, you're on deck. Elios, what would you like to do?
I will fly. Let me just double check that this is right. 30 feet
Reading Rainbow.
to right here. Where do I see this crafty little shit?
She is right there. And as you come around the corner, you see a smile come across her face.
Okay. But just smiles.
That's all that seems to be happening.
So far.
So uncomfortable.
All right. Well, I know this is very close to point blank, but not technically. So I will shoot 2 arrows into her chest
Okay.
because that's where we are right now. Oh God. I'm gonna turn into a newt, aren't I? Does a 13 hit?
13 does not. It, you see that it catches her in the gut area, but it doesn't seem to go very far in as it bounces off of her chainmail. Or sorry, scale mail.
Okay. Second attack. Hold on. There's a cat in my dice tray.
Oh no.
Roll the
Dice
cat.
trays are just boxes.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh,
Excuse me.
More pain.
So, when I see that one makes purchase, I decide to just pump a little extra into it, and I will Eldritch Smite this thing.
Okay.
So first, that is...
Wicked.
10 points. Kind of interesting. One moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, these math breaks are brought to you by level 8. My gosh, math gets hard at these higher levels. We haven't even broken 10 yet. Just you wait.
Ooh.
Crom's crits get mathier. Next level.
A reminder to anyone who is new here, all bits tipped during the Gauntlet go towards the players' coffers so that they can buy cool items from Clydark, and 5% of all bits tipped go towards our charity of the month. This month, it is the Humane Society.
Well,
the Gauntlet
take
mask.
care of your animals, but don't take care of them like I'm taking care of her. That's 15 points of piercing damage,
15 points of piercing.
50 points of force damage,
I'm sorry, did you say 5-0?
5-0,
Okay.
and 3 points extra from being under Hexblade's curse. And then I would like to knock her prone, please.
Really quick, before you do.
Just kidding.
She might be dead.
As that second arrow goes in, you see her smile quickly. And she crumples over into the ground. As she does, both she and the Yoklol, well, the Yoklol
Yes.
vanishes, and she begins to...
yes, Elios.
Oh,
Thank God.
oh, thank you. That thing was
Oh.
a whip in my face. Oh.
All right.
Well, that'll be my turn. Thank you, darling.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up. What would you like to do?
What kind of changes my plan to Rooney's? Let me do some math here. I was really planning on having to hit her. Okay. I can just get to the slot.
I was going to say, come go sliding with me.
This has been a fantastic night, guys. Okay. And I should like to hit it very hard.
You should like to hit it very hard. Go ahead and make that attack for me, please.
That's gonna be a 22, Gauntlet Master.
22 does hit the slot.
Oh, I know it's down. That's right. Oh well. That's gonna be 11 points of piercing damage.
11 points of piercing damage as you jab into it the one time. It is still very much up thanks to the healing.
I'm gonna use my point of adrenaline.
Using your last point of adrenaline to re-roll that.
Much better. That's gonna be a 24 to hit,
24 does hit.
and that's gonna be 14 points of piercing damage.
An additional 14 points of piercing damage. All right, Fess, anything else from you?
No.
All right, that is going to bring us to the green slab,
Oh,
which
oh, Can I say no and change my mind? Can I change my mind?
may sure.
Bonus action. I'd like to knock him down. He
Okay,
seems
go
really
ahead and
strong.
make that athletics check for me, please.
Sure. Soft 20, actually.
Soft 20 does knock the green slab prone.
Yes! Oh my god!
All right. At the start of the green slad's turn, you can see actually some of its wounds are healing,
Oh!
but it does have to make a wisdom saving throw, and that is going to be a 4.
Oh. Oh. 12 necrotic.
12 points of necrotic damage. All right. And with that, he is going to jauntily get back up, and I believe he is going to... Yeah, he just kind of pats himself on the shoulder.
Good job, Green
and he
Star.
vanishes.
Oh. Shit.
Bastard. Okay.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Crom the Crusher. You are up. What would you like to do?
Oh, Krum is feeling quite woozy after bashing himself in the head twice, one of which was a crit. So this time he's going to just try to grab the cloaker by the tail and rip it off his face.
Okay, that is going to be an action, and that is going to be an athletics check.
All
Or sorry,
right.
not an athletics check, a straight up strength check.
Oh, good. Advantage because of the rage. And that is a... So straight up strength, that is a 19.
19. You are able to grab the back of the cloak and rip it off of you, able to breathe and see what little light is in here. It is now off of you.
Great.
All right.
And, let's see. So, do I still have that potion? that I
Yeah, you
couldn't
do still
drink?
have it.
I'm going to try to blow into the bottle instead of try to drink. Like trying to force the air in to force the liquid up and out.
All right. As you blow into the bottle, you can see that the back of this purple oobleck just kind of ripples a little bit. More than what the air would be doing. It seems to be reacting.
Oh. Take you
Alright.
to Ditto, Crom.
I will then... What do I do? What do I do?
I don't like that.
I'm just gonna get latched onto again next turn, I guess. I will attempt to circle around to the side of the cloaker.
All right, attempting to circle around to the side of the cloaker. That is then going to bring us to the cloaker, which at the start of its turn is going to make a wisdom saving throw, and that is a 14.
Fails.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
17 points necrotic.
17 points of necrotic damage. Okay. With that, it is going to fly, and it actually is flying straight towards you, Elios. And as it does so, it is going to attempt to make a bite attack at you, and that is going to be a 21 to hit.
Oh.
All right, you take 9 points of piercing damage, and the cloaker, not able to wrap around your head, simply wraps around the majority of your body. Your wings and arms are still free, but it's as if you're now wearing a big old towel wrapped around you that is then gnawing into you. And it is then going to attempt to spike at you with its tail, this one being at advantage now. But both of those being a 3 on the die, that's going to bring it to not nearly enough to hit you.
Cool.
So, it now being wrapped around you. As it wraps around Elios, technically, Crom, that would provoke an attack of opportunity from you if you would like.
Sure, absolutely.
Before it wraps around me, though, right?
As it wraps around you.
You know what? I will spend an adrenaline surge to reroll that natural 1.
All right, re-rolling with one of your 2 adrenaline surges.
Better. That's 13 plus 9 is 21.
21 will hit.
Beautiful. And that is 15 points of magical bludgeoning.
All right, it takes 7, and Elios, you take the other 7.
Right. Sorry, Elios.
Fine.
Oh,
I think I've killed you once. It's cool.
Pierce likes things,
cool.
giving Elios an adrenaline surge.
Oh, God.
Okay. With that, that is going to bring us to Vom Stigabashi. You are up. What would you like to do? Pierce likes
So
things, giving
when-
Fess an adrenaline surge.
I have no idea where Frog Boy is, so I'm just going to 4, 30, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to try and hit this glorified moth with a Sacred Flame.
All right, Sacred Flame coming to the cloaker.
That's
And
a dex save.
Dex save. And you know what? With it just being attached... You know, yeah, I'm going to say it... no, I shouldn't set that precedent. Okay, that is going to be a 15.
Oh, that is my DC, I think.
All right, so unfortunately it saves.
All right.
As the radiant energy comes flying out, Elios, you feel your whole body just get pulled to one side. Okay.
Huh.
Vom, anything else from you?
No.
Okay. That is going to bring us to a quick intermission, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to go ahead and take a break here. We're going to take a 10-minute break so that our players can stretch their legs, get some water. We can run a quick ad break so that people don't have to watch those when they come in anymore. Don't go anywhere, because we're going to see if they're able to finish off this room. And also, we are going to be giving away a pack of Streamloots cards during the break. So if you would like a chance to get a pack of Streamloots cards, go ahead and type the keyword... You know what? Yeah, we've been getting a lot of them tonight. Go ahead and type crit into the chat. C-R-I-T. Type it in only once. If you type it in more than once, it will be disqualified. And yeah, that's going to be that. Don't go anywhere, everyone. We'll be right back. And welcome back, everyone. We hope you enjoyed your break. I know we certainly did. Before we dive into things, let's go ahead and pull a winner from that giveaway. Nightbot, Robot, would you do the honors? Ba-boom, Mitchie UK. Congratulations. You're going to get a pack of Streamloots cards, courtesy of Robots and also us. Alrighty. Before we dive back into things, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new here and you're enjoying the show, please consider giving us a follow. Certainly means the world to us. And also, we hope that you are enjoying the Gauntlet, where the players are trying to go through and fight every single monster in the official monster manual. If you would like to help them out, you can use Streamloots cards to do some of those nice things, or do some of those chaos things as well. I think that's the only bit that I had to say. Players...
Should we thank our folks from the shake?
Oh, yeah, something happened during the break. Thank you so very much. Inquisitor, thank you so very much for the bits. It certainly means the absolute world to us. Yeah, thank you.
We got one from Witch King, too, during the break.
Oh, did we? Witch King, thank you so very much. With the RIP. Thank you, Witch King. We'll see.
Hey,
I'm doing my hardest.
No, I got close chat tab. Okay.
All right. So, where we left off. Oh, where we left off. In the room of the vanished green slad and the cloaker that is getting a little too comfy with Elios. Bringing us to the top of the round. Elios, you are up. Fess, you are on deck. Elios, what would you like to do?
All right, so I'm grappled but not restrained.
You are... let me double check. No, it's just attached to you.
Do I look fashionable?
Priorities, Elios! Fashion is not above breathing!
You look like you're wearing a meat wetsuit.
All right, so like
It's a
Lady
style.
Gaga in the 2000s.
Oh god, now I feel old. Oh no. Why you gotta date me too? Best takes 6 psychic damage.
I guess I will do my best to wriggle free from this thing, because if I attack it, I attack myself.
All right. There is unfortunately no wriggling of this.
Oh,
The only thing you
that's
are
just
able to
attack.
do is attempt to rip it off.
Screw it. I'm a fiend. I'll pull out my dagger and try to miss my own vitals and just like stab into it as hard as I can, I guess.
All right, stabbing into it as hard as you can. Go ahead and make that attack roll.
No. That's a +5. It's a 5. It's a 5 to hit. It's a 5.
5. As you pull the dagger out, you're like, am I really doing this? And you slow your momentum in the feel of attempting to stab yourself in the gut. And it's moving so slowly, it's not able to pierce the leathery hide of this thing.
Yeah, strength is not my strength. And just so our mods know, I gained 11 health back after the drow died because of Hexblade's curse. So I guess I'll just look at everybody else and shrug, like,
All right. Inquisitor's saying, I never want to hear the phrase meat wetsuit again.
Me neither.
Would you prefer
Wet meat suit.
wet meat suit? Yes.
Yes.
That is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up. What would you like to do?
Well, I can't heckin' get there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Yeah, I'll hold an attack. In case? I don't know. We're down to only one thing now, so I don't know. In case something, who knows?
Holding an
invisible
attack
frog
in
somewhere.
case. Unfortunately, I'm going to need something a little more...
In case anything comes in my range and then I stab it! Forthwith, using my reaction!
I am going to take that a reminder. Be careful when you say anything. But I will. I know what you're trying to get at with your triggers are important. It is important how you word your triggers, and I will tell this to all of my players every single time. So, Fess, holding an attack for when what?
An enemy comes within range.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to. Funny enough, it needs to make a wisdom saving throw. And that's going to be a 14.
Fails.
Would you go ahead and roll some damage for me, please?
15 necrotic.
15 points of necrotic damage. Okay.
There we go, there we go, there we go.
Alright.
Okay. Fess, does a 22 hit?
Just barely. Yes, Gauntlet Master.
Okay. Appearing behind you,
Oh, for the love of God.
the green slad cracks you across the back of the head with its staff, and that is going to be 10
I
points of
practically forgotten about him.
10 points of bludgeoning damage. He then comes at you with
Okay.
his bite and claw. 26 to hit.
Yep.
10 points of piercing damage from the bite.
Okay.
But a 19 to hit with the claw is not going to do it, and as he appears, that will trigger your held action.
19 does not hit the shield of Kellamore, you ugly bastard. And I'm going to try to attack. I've got an adrenaline surge, right, Gauntlet Master?
You have one adrenaline surge.
Now is its time. Should bring us this one. There we go. 28 to hit.
28 does hit the green slad.
It's gonna be 8 points of piercing damage.
8 points of piercing damage. As the green slad appears and attacks you, you riposte with your rapier and are able to get it right in the belly. There's a little bit of a bubbling in its lungs, and it falls to the ground dead.
Oh, that was way closer to dead than I thought.
And as that
Oh.
happens,
Unexpected death.
Pierce likes things, calling for a wheel of chaos onto Fess with the kill. So we're going to get that wheel a spinning to see what's going to happen there. Fess in the
Alright.
kill. The old 1-2. Fess, at the end of your turn, you get a second turn. And I did double check the wording on this. At the end of your turn, you get a second turn during which time your movement speed is 0. So you can hold an action and do things, but you can't move with it. Unless you take the dash action. Or actually, no, your movement speed is 0. Yeah.
Okay, so my movement speed is 0, so I can't do anything then.
But you do have an action that you can do something with.
I could, but there's nothing realistically I could do. Sure, I'll put 10 points of lay on hands into myself.
All right, using that time to heal yourself for 10. All right. Fess,
That's
anything else from your second turn? Although technically, hold on. Technically, you killed that thing. Oh no, that was not your. This is not
my
happening
turn.
on your turn. This is its turn. At the end of your next turn, you'll get a second turn. So go ahead and take that 10
Okay.
lay on hands back. We're gonna bring this thing
Yeah.
down and gone. Bring us to Crom the Crusher. You are up.
That
Crom,
explains
what
why
would you
I
like to
couldn't
do?
anything.
Alright, seeing Elios struggle in his fashionable wet meat suit, he will grab it by the tail and attempt to yank it off of Elios.
All right, let me double check this. All right, yep, go ahead and make a strength check for me, please.
Alright. Still raging here. And that is 21.
21, you are able to rip the cloaker off of Elios.
my free action and or bonus action, if you'll allow it, Gauntlet Master, I'd like to take the potion bottle and dunk it into the water. Let it fill with water.
Sure, I'll allow that. It's interacting with the potions. You fill it with water, and you can see that the little purplish liquid kind of begins to dart around in it. Just
Great. And then I will try to chug it as fast as I can.
all right. From there, you try and chug it down, and as that happens, I suppose Elios, you'd see this. The little purplish thing then begins to swim quickly to the back end, and as soon as there's no more water left, it splays out, creating little pseudopods that go against all the sides of the glass.
This damn potion.
I don't think it wants to be drunk, Crom.
I guess not.
Okay.
But that's all I can do.
All right, that is then going to bring us to the Cloaker, which at the start of its turn is going to have to make a wisdom save. That's going to fail. Vom, would you mind rolling some damage for me, please?
Certainly. 18 necrotic.
18 points of necrotic damage. Okay. So, bringing us to the Cloaker. It's going to try and go right back onto you, Elios. And that is a 27 to hit.
No.
Yeah.
All right, that is going to be 13 points of piercing damage as it once again wraps right around you. This will provoke an attack of opportunity from Fess and Vom if you would like.
Yep.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Just do it. Just do it.
That's gonna be an 11 from me, Gauntlet Master.
Unfortunately, an 11 is not going to hit, or fortunately, depending on how you want to look at it. As that's happening, Pierce Likes Things, thank you so very much for the lurk. Hope that the Demiplane of Dread goes well for you this evening. Vom?
I would like to use one of my uses of Channel Divinity to use my Guided Strike feature, which adds an extra +10 to the roll,
Okay.
giving a total of 20.
20 will hit.
Right. And also, going to use my Divine Strike feature, because that's a once per turn thing. Oh no, 'cause it's not technically my turn, so I can't do it. This is my reaction. So, that's just regular. So, 10 magical bludgeoning plus 4 cold.
So a total of 14 points. Elios, you take 5 points of bludgeoning and 2 points of cold damage.
Poor Elios.
Okay. And with that, the Cloaker is then going to try and hit you with the tip of its stinger. Now that it's attached to you, that's going to be at advantage, but that's a 15 to hit.
Oh, that barely misses.
Okay. That is going to be it for the Cloaker, bringing us to Vom Stigabashi, you are up. Elios, you are on deck. Fess, you are in the hole.
Is it within melee range if I were to go up next to it? Is it big enough to be like down at our level? I'm not sure how high up it is.
Yeah, it's or wait, Elios, you're at this point how many feet in the air? Oh, wait.
Question.
You're still up in the air.
Well, so I was 20 feet up. The cliff is
It's 12, so you'd be 8 feet in the air. Technically, Crom couldn't have reached out to get the Cloaker. We're gonna say that all happened, but yeah. So he's 8 feet in the air. So if you were to get up, well,
Grum's pretty tall.
no, actually, yeah. If you reach up, we'll call that melee range.
Don't worry, Elios. If you go unconscious, I'll get you up. And I'll try and just swing up with the hammer and try and hit it again.
Swinging up with the hammer in an attempt to hit it.
This is
Got to
what
break
it is. Pinata.
got to break a few legs to make an omelette. That'll be 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
I'm gonna use that Divine Strike feature. 10 magical bludgeoning and 2 cold.
Elios, you take 5 points of bludgeoning and 1 point of cold. And that was exactly what you needed as the cloaker
thank you.
goes limp and slips off of your body, Elios. And with that, the room goes dark, the sound of rushing air past your ears, and you find yourselves back in a sanctuary.
Wait.
Oh, it's fast.
Well, I'm not gonna use that second attack. Oh.
It's dead though, Fess.
I know, but I would have liked to make it more dead.
Although it says your next attack, and you haven't gotten one yet, so
At the end of your next turn.
next room.
Which hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
That's a Gauntlet Master call, and I will absolutely allow him to make it when I'm done taking it out.
Crom will need a nap this time too.
Yeah, so.
We're gonna take a teeny tiny nap.
So the party,
Give it a little
once
nappy.
again, taking a short rest as you all pop in. Clydark just like, oh, well, you missed me already, I see.
We just love your company, Clydark.
All right, while the party is healing up, I'm going to go ahead and get you guys prepped for what is going to happen next. Vom, you look like you've rolled your healing. What did you heal by?
I'm not done.
Oh, gotcha.
Me neither.
Right, there we go. So, I have rolled my final 3 hit dice, and I'm now up to a total of 41 out of 74.
Total of 41 out of 74, and used all your hit dice. Crom, how are you looking?
I used 4 more hit dice, so I have 3 left, and I'm at a total of 76 out of 101.
76 out of 101. All right. Elios.
I rolled max on my last 2 hit dice.
Ooh.
So I'm up to 26 hit points out of 57.
All right. And Fess.
I rolled my last 4 hit dice, healing for 21, putting me at 45. No, 44.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gauntlet is an educational show. We like to talk about the numbers that are going on here and explain how things are working, because the players are trying to defeat every single monster in the official monster manual and learn about it as it goes along. So, as the players heal up, is there anything else that you all are wanting to be doing in here?
Oh, I also realized I didn't say the amount I actually healed by. I think it was, I believe it was 18.
18. Good to know.
Oh, mine was 30. 37.
37? All right. Okay. So, with your healing done, players, is there anything else that you would like to do in the sanctuary?
Maybe
We're just still
smack
saving
myself
up,
in
aren't we?
the smack myself
Yeah,
in the
we're
face with
saving
the
up.
flail again.
I don't know, put my hair in a tighter ponytail. That's all I got, kids.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's pretty much it. Brush my hair, dust myself off, get ready to go back into the fray.
Okay. Having gone
Wait by the
through
door impatiently.
2 sanctuaries now, making your way quite expeditiously through challenge rating 8. Darkness engulfs you, and you find yourselves in the snowy canyon. The no, 1 second while it catches up. There we go. The tattered tent to the south of the canyon fluttering in the wind, the snow chill taking you quite quickly. You hear the soft rumblings in the distant as a familiar You see the trees to the south shaking with each step, the ground trembling beneath your feet. And stepping out from the woods, a frost giant comes into the field. Michiyuke giving Fess an adrenaline surge. We are at the top of the round. Elios, you are up. Fess, you are on deck. Crom the Crusher, you are in the hole. Elios, what would you like to do?
Are you shitting me? Okay.
Oh boy.
I'm just
Oh,
going
we
to
dealt with this
peer
before.
from around the corner of Crom. I'm not going to move, and I'm going to fire 2 shots off with my bow at this giant behemoth of a frost giant that I definitely did not watch the bestiary of.
Witch King giving Vom an adrenaline surge.
Cheers, Witch King.
That'll be a 21 to hit.
21 definitely hits the giant. He is big.
Max damage, so that will be 13 points of piercing damage.
13 points of piercing damage. Okay.
And I will fire the other shot.
Other shot coming off at the frost giant. Go ahead.
Same roll. That's a 21.
Continues to hit.
And that'll be 10 points of piercing damage on that shot.
And 10 points on that shot. Well done, well done. Anything else on your turn, Elios?
Yes. I am going to think very small thoughts and just kind of try to hide behind Crom. I can't currently do the hide action yet on a bonus action, but
Okay.
You're thinking about it.
it's my intent.
That is going to then bring us to Fess. You are up. Crom the Crusher, you are on deck. Fess, what would you like to do?
Gauntlet Magister, is it the official ruling that I get an extra
You
action
get
this turn?
you get
or
an
not?
extra. Yes, you do get an extra turn at the end of this one, during which your movement speed is 0.
Delightful. In that case, I'd like to use my first turn to get right smack up to this guy.
Okay.
Because it's what I do.
The first turn.
Fess just on her own, sprinting across this snowy field, just like, ah!
Going for it. I'm going for it, you guys. Okay. And then, I would like to use my bonus action. Which one do I want to do? Yeah, sure. I'd like to use my bonus action to cast Searing Smite.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then I should like to attack him forthwith.
Liking to attack forthwith. Yeah, go ahead and make that attack roll for me.
That's going to be a 27, Gauntlet Master.
Yep, a 27's gonna do it.
Okay, it's going to be 12 points of piercing, magical piercing.
12 points of magical piercing.
Then, 6 points of fire damage.
12 points and 6 points of fire damage. Okay, Fess.
And at the start of each of its turns until the spell ends, it's got to make a con save.
Gotta make a con save at the start of its turns. Good to know. Fess, anything else from you?
I'm going to attack again.
You're going to attack again. Okay, making a second attack roll.
That's going to be 27 again.
Continues to hit.
And that's going to be 11 points of piercing damage.
Another 11 points of piercing damage. All right, Fess. Anything else from you?
That should do it.
That should do it. Okay, that is going to then bring us to Crom the Crusher. You are up, Crom. What would you like to do?
All right. Well, Crum will move as far as he can, which puts him right here behind Fess. And still a little woozy from critting himself, he will drop into a rage one more time.
Crom the Crusher dropping into a rage one more time. All right, Crom. Anything else from you?
Yes, pulling 2 javelins off his back, he'll hurl the first. Ooh, 18 on the die. Plus 8 is 26.
It's going to hit.
Beautiful. This one will have some radiance. Which, ooh, with Savage Attacker to reroll, that's maximum everything. Which is 11 points of piercing and 10 points of radiant.
11 points of piercing and 10 points of radiant on the first javelin. Okay, second one coming in.
Coming in with a natural 1.
Natural 1. The light from the first javelin, it's a little blinding. You throw the second one off and it goes into the woods.
Into the woods. Alright, that'll do it.
Into the woods.
Thank you.
Alright.
I was also thinking.
Welcome to the Gauntlet. It's now a musical variety show. Everyone, go!
Ooh.
That is then going to bring us to clambering from the eastern side of the cliff next to the giant. Fess and Crom, you both see what almost looks like a large ape, but then you think, oh, that actually kind of has the same long, wide mouth of the green slab that you had seen in the room before. As it bounds down the side, as a Hezaru enters onto the field.
Hello, Hezaru.
Excuse you?
And it is going to rush up to you here, Fess, and it is going to use its multi-attack to attack you. The first attack with its bite, that is going to be, I have been rolling horribly lately, that is just going to be a 10 to hit.
10 does not hit shield. Go boy, nope.
Then the claws coming in, that is going to be 15, and there we go. A 24.
Yeah.
For 14 points of slashing damage, Fess.
Okay. Let me roll.
Witch King throwing down an advanced identify onto the Hezaru. This large fiend has an armor class of 16, a maximum hit points of 136. It is resistant to cold, fire, lightning, and bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons. It is immune to poison and cannot be poisoned. And that's that.
I'm going to use my adrenaline surge to reroll my concentration check.
An adrenaline surge to re-roll the concentration check.
Okay, we're good.
All right, that is it for the Hezaru, bringing us to the Frost Giant, who's going to take a couple steps over.
13.
And from here is going to, wielding its great axe, take a swing down at you, Fess. This first attack is a 15 to hit.
Nope. Come on, buddy. Whammies, whammies, whammies.
27 to hit on the second.
Never mind. Yeah, that'll do it.
And you take 17 points of slashing damage as the great axe into a bit into you, mostly into the ground.
Searing Smite is gone.
Searing Smite is gone. Oh, it had to make a save at the start of its turn.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was before it was gone, so make that save. God save.
Con save. That is a 15.
Oh, crap. What? Oh, crap. Oh.
Should be 8 plus your modifier.
Shoot, I think that just saves. Yep.
Okay.
Just saves. Damn.
So, that is going to be it for the Frost Giant. Bring us to Vom Stigabashi, you are up. Elios, you're on deck. Fesser in the hole. Crom the Crusher, you are after that.
Right, I'm going to stay exactly where I am, and I'm going to cast a Guiding Bolt at the Frost Giant.
Guiding Bolt at the Frost Giant. Okay.
Alright, so come on. Roosh. Natural 1.
Natural 1. The Guiding Bolt.
Do I have an adrenaline surge?
You do have one adrenaline surge left.
Then I'm using it.
Okay.
Whoopah! Considerably better. That's a 19.
19. Yeah, that'll do it.
Alright. 46. Oh. Total of 10 radiant damage, and the next attack roll has advantage.
10 points of radiant damage, and the next attack roll is going to be at advantage. All right, Vom, anything else from you?
No.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Elios, you're up. Fesser on deck. Crom, you're in the hole.
All right, so taking direction from my lovely cleric friend, I am going to take this first shot off from Mercy with advantage.
What are you calling lovely?
What an insult.
Okay, so that's a 26 to hit.
26 will hit.
Okay, so you'll notice with this shot, it's the same thing, just a little bit extra energy passes along with this arrow. And I will cast Eldritch Smite on this one.
All right, Eldritch Smite coming on to this one.
So... All right, so that's 8 points of piercing damage and 23 points of force damage.
Okay.
And if it is a huge creature or smaller, I can knock it prone. So I would like to knock it prone,
It
please.
is huge. Does it get to make any saves, or is it just straight up?
It's straight up.
All right. The giant is knocked prone.
Yeah,
All
baby.
right. And then I know that the second attack will be at disadvantage now that it's prone,
Unfortunately, yes.
but I will take my second shot off at this little bugger. Ooh, 15 to hit?
15 just hits.
Oh shit. That'll be 8 more points of piercing damage.
8 more points of piercing damage coming to the frost giant. Okay. Elios, anything else from you?
I will actually just move forward a little bit, and that'll be my turn.
All right, moving forward a little bit. That is then going to bring us to Fess, you're up. Crom the Crusher, you're on deck.
All right. Well, this is a tough call. I'm gonna go after the giant because he's prone and in front of me.
Heading after the giant because he is prone and in front of you. These will be at advantage.
Sweet. Sweet. That's gonna be a 25 to hit.
25 is going to hit the giant.
All right, and that's gonna be 10 points of piercing damage.
10 points of piercing damage. Okay.
And then doing it again.
Doing it again, Fess.
That's gonna be a 25 to hit. And that's gonna be 13 points of piercing.
Another 13 points of piercing. As the giant has gone prone, you first jab at it. You're able to get it in right around the kidney spot, but then you make your way up and go right towards the heart. The giant's dead, folks.
Quite good. I was going to tell you, I had 6 on my sneak attack damage that I forgot to tell you, but it's dead. So,
Good job, Elios.
And this is why giants fear small folk.
are we the monster?
There's usually lots of us.
Fess, anything else from you?
I'll just turn to this ugly guy and I'll be ready.
All right, turning to the Hezru, ready for whatever comes next. Crom the Crusher, you are up. What would you like to do?
I'm going to Hezru right over here.
Okay.
And pulling my flail on the way, we'll wind up and
Before
try to
you do
crack it on
anything
the
there,
back of
Crom,
the chaos.
Crom, before you do anything, Chaos Wheel has been called from Zagmeister for you. We're going to get that wheel a spinning, and we're going to see what is happening to you.
Crom loves chaos.
Swapsies!
Oh no.
With Fess, I hope.
I
Nope.
hope so.
Find out!
Boo!
That is the worst choice.
I don't like that.
Perfect timing on Swapsies. Oh, I love it.
Ah,
God.
So, Crom, going to swing your flail. Nothing is there. I will say you haven't actually taken your attack action yet, so you still have your action.
okay, well, I had used 5, 10, 15, 20 feet of movement to get there. So then I'll move the rest of my movement to get back closer. And in a fit of rage, I will throw my flail to the ground and pull out 2 more javelins.
All right, throwing your flail to the ground, pulling out 2 more javelins.
God, Scott's face just now was like pure glee. Just
Yes, it
pure
is.
glee.
It angers Crom.
I didn't want this room to
He
be
wasn't
that easy for you guys. Come on.
Already angry. That is still decent. That is a 15 plus 8 is something high.
That will hit. Also, Potty Mouth has
Great.
just distracted the Hezru. They will get a -1 to their next attack.
Oh, good. Ooh, very good damage, though. I will take that. That is going to be 10 points of piercing and 10 points of radiant.
All right. 20 points of damage coming to the Hezru.
And I will throw that second javelin as well.
Chucking a
With a
second.
natural 20!
Natural 20 coming out for Crom on the second javelin. Go ahead and roll that damage for me, please.
And that was garbage. That's a 1 on the die. So Savage Attacker to re-roll it.
So the
Breaking the
conquest.
maximum! That is 12 plus 5 is 17 more points of piercing.
17 more points of piercing. Well done, Crom.
Even the Chaos Wheel can't stop Crom! That'll do it.
That'll do it. All right. Well, that is then going to bring us to the Hezaru, which, seeing its new friends around, Fess, it's coming after you first with its attack.
Sure,
Actually,
buddy.
Ooh.
I like it.
Retroactively,
I like-
Crom and Fess, can I get you both to make Constitution saving throws for me, please?
Make sure
Sure.
to add. Oh wait, nope, he's too far away. Take it back. Lies.
Well,
He's not where he
retroactively,
was.
how retroactive?
Like, of the last turn.
Alright. Constitution save.
Okay.
Ooh, that's... Crom will use one of his new features that he's never used before called Fanatical Focus to re-roll. Oh, actually, you get to tell me if I failed first.
Okay.
So, that's a 14.
Okay. And
15 for me.
Fess? A 15 for you, Fess? Okay. You both save.
Oh, never mind. Then I
So,
do not have to use Fanatical
With
Focus.
that, the Hezaru is going to attack you, Fess. Its first attack with its claws can't get above a 10 on this die. Is not going to hit. Its second attack, there we go, is going to be a 26 to hit.
Damn it. Yeah, 26 hits the Shield of Calibor. Yeah.
For 13 points of slashing damage.
Which is exactly what he needed to put me to the ground.
No.
At which point it is going to turn around to you, Elios. And
Hi,
is going to make
sweetie.
its final claw attack. Actually, wait, no, that's not how we do things here. Oh, no, I've done that. Okay. Boom. That is going to be a 21
Don't
to
like
hit
that.
Uh-huh.
for 12 points of slashing damage.
Cool. Blah. Blah.
And yeah, I think it's going to stay where it is at this time. That is going to be it for the Hezaru, bringing us to Vom Stigabashi. You're up. Elios, you're on deck. Fesser in the hole.
Right. They say you go big or go home, and I'm hoping that I'm the one that does the former and it does the latter. As an image of a great bloody eye appears above Vom, I put out my hammer and cast Banishment
Ooh.
Okay.
on the Hezaru, obviously.
Oh, here we go.
What save does it need to make?
Fingers crossed.
It's a charisma save.
Charisma saving throw coming from the Hezaru. And due to its magical resistance, it gets to do so at advantage. It's cocked. That is a natural 20.
No, nothing happens. I tried.
It was a good try, I would say, were I awake, but I'm not, so instead I just go, eh.
Right, in that case, I'm going to use my movement to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 24, 30. And then bonus action. I guess just give another target. Aggressive feature, go whoop-a-ba, and now I'm here.
All right, moving right up to it with the aggressive feature. Anything else on your turn, Vom?
Nope.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to Elios. You're up. Fess, you're on deck. Crom, you're in the hole. Elios, at the start of your turn, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Oh. Constitution saving throw. That will be a 12.
12. Unfortunately, that is a failure. The stench of this creature becomes overbearing, and you are now poisoned.
Oh.
Your attacks on this round will be at disadvantage, and any ability checks that you make as well. I believe, if I saw that correctly, Witch King, 1 of 9, throwing a Cure Wounds down onto Fess. Fess, you
I'm
heal for
alive!
12 points.
Oh.
Thank you!
Welcome back to consciousness.
Oh.
Very nice.
Okay. Elios, what would you like to do?
I'm just going to say, oh God, you Tink! And I'm going to cast Thunderstep and get the out.
All right, casting
So it needs
Thunderstep.
to make. Wow, that was a glitch. It needs to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution saving throw. Doing so at advantage. That is going to be 24.
Okay, it saves. So we'll take half of this. So we'll take half of 27 points of thunder damage.
Okay, so taking 13 points.
And I am bamfing way over here. Because screw that guy.
All right, Elios popping way far away. In a crack of thunder, the Hezru. Okay. Elios, anything else on your turn?
Just gonna look a little green.
Okay.
Yeah, so you kind of look brown then.
Yep. Yep.
That then is going to bring us to Fess. You are up. Crom, you are on deck. Fess, now back to consciousness.
I'll scoot right over here and say, get it? It's like color wheel theory. It's fine.
I get it.
All I heard was chaos wheel theory.
I'm gonna come right over here and try to smack this thing in the face.
All right, coming right over here to smack this thing in the face.
Taking advantage of the friendship to give myself advantage. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
That is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
And that will be 8 damage.
All right, 8 points of piercing.
And then... oh, weird, it's going to be a 23 to hit.
Continues to hit.
And that's going to be 13 points of piercing damage.
Alrighty, Fess coming around and coming in. Stabby, stabby again and again. Fess, anything else on your turn?
No, I'm almost just a dude with a sword at this point, so I'm good.
All right, Fess, almost just a dude with a sword, is then going to bring us to Crom, a dude with a flail. Crom, what would you like to do?
Crom will close up on the Hezru here and say, pick on someone your own size, you ugly bastard, and attempt to hit it with his flail.
All right, going to hit it with your flail with friendship with where you currently are.
And that is a 21 to hit.
That will
First
hit.
attack. All right. First attack, re-rolling that with Savage Attacker. Oh man, that's a 1 both times. But that's okay. That is still going to be 9 points magical bludgeoning and an additional 9 points of radiant.
Okay. First attack on the flail, finding purchase and doing well, but it is still perfectly fine.
Second attack is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And better on the damage die for a total of 14 more magical
14
bludgeoning.
points. Crom coming in with just a smack and continuing in. Hezru taking it all in stride.
And that'll do it.
Like this.
All right. That is then going to bring us to the Hezru, which is going to turn back to you.
It's got so many tasty options.
It does.
Who's it gonna nom?
You call it tasty.
And it's not that smart. Vom, with you attacking it again and again, it's going to turn to you, and it is going to attempt to bite you. This first attack being 25 to hit.
Wait, do you mean Vom or Crom?
Sorry, Crom.
Right.
Oh man, one of these days I'm
We
going to
have
get.
to make me say
One of these days I'm going to get a card that changes one of your names.
We didn't even do it on purpose.
No, we didn't.
It just happened.
It's 23 points of piercing damage, Crom.
Oh boy.
And
Do we need to stay because it's stinky?
No. Yes, I will let you know when that happens. So that first bite coming in, Claw coming at you now. Is a 25 to hit
Gosh dang. That'll hit.
for another 9 points of slashing damage. And then finally, with its last, yep, there we go. With a 9 on the final attack. That's gonna be that, and I think, yeah, that's gonna be it for the Hezru. bringing us to Vom. Vom, at the start of your turn, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's
What?
interesting.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's an 18 on the die plus a few.
You are perfectly good. So, Vom, what would you like to do?
I like the tactical thinking of surrounding a thing and beating it to death. So I'm going to continue to follow that that tactic. Hit it in the face with my hammer.
All right, hitting it in the face with your hammer. Go ahead and make that attack roll for me.
Thank you to flanking. That will be a 21.
21 will hit.
I'm going to use the Divine Strike. Okay, so 9 magical bludgeoning and 2 cold.
9 points of bludgeoning and 2 points of cold, which you see that the cold doesn't do nearly as much as it is used to, as it is
Didn't think it
resistant.
would. And I'm going to use, I believe, the last use of my War Priest bonus action, make another attack.
All right, last use of your feature.
17.
17 will hit the Hezaru.
Oh, actually, I was looking at the die the wrong way. That's actually a 24, but yes.
That will not hit the Hezaru. It'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Whoa! You go too high. Just roll.
Switching things up on you.
Yeah.
You hit so hard you missed. That will be 9 magical bludgeoning and 2 cold.
9 points of bludgeoning and 2 cold reduced. Yeah, we have a creature that if you move too quickly, you just move through it. Vom, anything else from you?
No.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to Elios. You are up. Fess, you're on deck. Crom, you are in the hole.
All right. Do I need to do anything at the beginning of my turn since I'm poisoned, or is that the
Beginning
end?
of your turn, you do not, and
Okay.
your poison is now gone.
Oh, good. Seeing my friends surrounding this bugger, I'm going to shoot 2 more arrows at it,
All right, firing off 2 more arrows at it.
but not at advantage. Just 2 arrows. The first one is going to be a 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
Oh, I need to re-ink some of these. That'll be 10 points of piercing damage on the first one.
All right, 10 points of piercing damage.
That's cocked. Oh. I'm going to use my adrenaline surge to re-roll that.
Elios using their last adrenaline surge.
Ooh, much better. That is going to be a 25 to hit.
25 does hit.
And that will be another 8 points of piercing damage.
Another 8 points of piercing damage. With a lot of you surrounding the Hezaru, from the distance you just hear as the first arrow hits, and you see the second coming in right next to it. The Hezaru reels back and falls to the ground. Dead.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
With that, the world goes dark. For a split second, you see the desert temple, and you hear a soft growling coming from the south. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we are going to end today's episode of The Gauntlet.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
What's next? Bring it on!
Oh my gosh!
Good lord.
Yeah, no, that's a few sanctuaries under your belt, quite a few creatures, and a whole lot of experience points. Well done, players. That was a good bunch of killing today. Well,
Spicy.
folks, we're going to be heading over to our Discord for a post-show hangout where we are going to talk about what went right, talk about what went wrong, talk about some strategies, just have a grand old time. And if you'd like to come and join us, we would love to have you. If you are not already a member of our Discord, please feel free to come join us. It is an open community to everyone. You don't have to be a subscriber. You don't have to be a follower. If you're not a follower, though, I mean, you might as well. It's a click of a button. If you've enjoyed this show and haven't already, please consider giving us that follow. We will be back here again same time next week to have another episode of The Gauntlet and see what is in store in this Desert Temple room. Before we do get going, I do want to give a big old thank you to all of our viewers. Thank you all very much for being here. Also, a big thank you to all of our subscribers. You are all awesome. You are all helping the Adventures Pack to continue to grow and make the content that we want to be making for you. And yeah, if any of you are considering subscribing, you can see all the cool stuff that you get in the widgets below. Subscribers get stuff like access to the battle maps that we use here, or even the music that we use in the game. What? Yep. But I believe that is that. Our next show is going to be on Sunday. We will be back for cartography. You can see the rest of our schedule in the widgets, or it's also in the chat. You all have a fantastic weekend, and if we don't get to see you beforehand, we will see you in the next Gauntlet. Bye-bye, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Take care.